Hey Mark, always lovely talking to you. And I've got a confession. I watched all of them. I binged them back to back. You've made me fall in love
That's
with music even more than I already did.
that's so great to hear. Because sometimes I do think that there's a lot of technological stuff in there, but I love hearing that you just went straight in.
It was amazing. So they're like mini little documentaries, aren't they? Exploring different types of music. Did this make you fall in love and become even more of a geek than you already are?
I think so. I think that getting to talk to people, even people like Paul McCartney or Questlove or Dave Grohl, that you really feel like you've heard, like you couldn't possibly learn any more about the Beatles. And then when he tells the story about how he made, the Moog and the synthesizers on this song and like it's just like wow. And then you realize talking to someone like Paul McCartney, just like how passionate he still is and how much he still believes in the progression of music and wants to be a part of it is very inspiring. So I think talking to that and then talking to the creators and the people that made these amazing instruments and the stuff that we use is just all of it very inspiring.
You've done so much, Mark, and you're such a cool character. But did you lose it a little bit when you're in the studio with Paul McCartney, Sir Paul McCartney, with his guitar, John Lennon's son as well? Were the moments just like, wow, what is my life?
Yes, definitely. I have a lot of what is my life moments for sure. But um, yes, Sir Paul, when he was like breaking down the secrets behind Tomorrow Never Knows and these things, and we're sitting there listening to the song together, and he's like remembering how cool his drum beat is, and he's playing air drums, and like we're both losing it. And then when Paul said the thing about, if John Lennon was around today, he'd be using auto tune because he loved to play with his voice. That's really what inspired us to go in the studio with Sean, with John's son, and play around with some classic John Lennon vocals. And it was really like a meaningful moment to watch Sean jamming with his dad, essentially, and it was lovely to be a part of that.
It was so, so special. I love the way that you touched on royalties as well. You said that you got minus 25% of one song. What song do you really wish that you did own and that you had written?
Happy birthday. I think that would be a good one. That's a good money earner.
Yeah,
And if there was another one, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, happy birthday is good.
just make a remix. We could change it up, make it a new thing.
Exactly. Yeah. I kind of wish I wrote Valerie, but I mean, obviously the Zutons wrote Valerie, and we're very grateful for that song as well. But that one,
Absolutely.
I DJ that one out a lot.
And what is the best thing to come of this documentary? What's the best thing you learned?
I think that the thing that I really wasn't expecting is like the really soulful things when people start talking about before, Dave Grohl's talking about distortion. He's like, before this sound, like I didn't know how to express myself. I was this like kind of anxious, wiry kid, and like I didn't know what to do. And then I heard this sound that went like, "Grr," and he was like, cool, that's me now. I think that there's this really lovely human element of everybody's like why the sounds gave them like the almost like the power to be the kind of express who they wanted to be, and that I wasn't expecting, but that got very nice.
Yeah, and only Mark Ronson could find the biggest reverb on the planet. I love
Yeah,
that.
it's 3 minutes in Scotland underground. It's crazy.
Remarkable. Thank you so much. Honestly, I loved it. Season 2, please. Hurry up and get it made.
Thank you very much, Lucy. Thank you.